Hey guys, it's Elaine, the Ninja Life Coach, and welcome to my channel today. Today is Motivational Monday, and we're going to talk about connecting with family and friends. So sit back, grab yourselves a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I'm back. I wanted to talk with you a little bit today about connecting with family and friends and providing a support system for yourself. But before I get into that, I want to thank everyone who sent me all the messages and all of the well wishes from when my mom passed away last week. You know, that really touched my heart, and that really let me know that you guys are such a caring, wonderful, and supportive community, and my family and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I read some of your comments to some of my friends and family members, and they were all really impressed with the maturity and the spirituality and the Christianity of you folks. And I just want to say that was priceless to me, and thank you very much. Going through something like that with my mom and watching her little by little just slowly, you know, it's Alzheimer's disease is called the long goodbye for a reason, because you do spend a lot of time telling your loved one goodbye. And watching her go through that and being able to participate in her caregiving and watch mom leave mentally a little bit day after day, and even in the last 6 months physically when she just became bedfast and she couldn't swallow and she couldn't do any of that stuff. But it made me really realize how important my family and my friends are. And one thing I'm going to encourage you today on Motivational Monday is this: if you don't have a good solid support system, I'm going to encourage you to go out today and start building that. You know, if you've gotten into arguments with your family members and there are things there that just don't seem like they're going to be able to be resolved, you know what? There are things that are just insurmountable that can't be resolved. But if it's just a little small something and you feel like you've got your feelings hurt or something like that, I'm going to urge you today to just take a moment and pray and talk to God about that and ask God, you know, what would you have me do in this situation with my family? Another thing that I'm going to encourage you to do is to connect with people who are like-minded. I have a really good support network of friends, and I really started building that about 10 to 12 years ago when my dad got sick, and when some things started happening in my life, I thought, you know what? I don't have a very big family, and so I need to build a support group of friends that can help me through these times, and just, you know, people that I can lean on. And especially that has really come into play after my husband passed away. So I'm going to urge you to connect with people who think like you, who are like-minded. Now, it's equally as important to have friends that don't think like you, but when you have a tragedy that happens in your life, you need those friends who are going to love you and support you and just sit with you. And really, they don't even have to say anything. If they'll just sit with you and love on you, then that is valuable and priceless. I know one thing that was really so good for my sister and I this week while she was visiting with me, and we went through all this with Mom, was we didn't have to cook a single meal, not one. My church brought food in, my mom's church brought food in, my friends brought food over. It was like a feast. It was crazy the amount of food that we have. And I was able to not only my sister and I eat and her family eat, but I was able to send food home with her and send food to my daughter's house. So we all were fed very well, and people visited, the cards, the letters. That support system was just invaluable. So as a life coach, a lot of times one of the things I hear is when we start formulating a plan for people to move forward and for them to transition into a new phase of their life, is they don't have anyone to hold them accountable or to be supportive. And I'm going to urge you today, find someone that you can trust and let them be that person in your life. Let them be that go-to person. Now, on the flip side of that, conversely, you be that go-to person for somebody. You be the person that others can rely on. You be that person and become what you want in your life, because that really, really makes a difference. You know, if you want to be loved, well, you know what? You have to be loving. If you want to be patient, you got to figure out ways. God's going to send you opportunities to be patient. And that's kind of the way it is. And if you want to be comforted in a time of grieving, you have to almost become a comforter. So that's kind of how the kingdom of heaven works. It's a kingdom principle. And the kingdom of heaven is sometimes backwards and upside down and sideways. But if you take time to make those good, solid connections, find people you can trust and surround yourself with them, then when tragedy does come knocking at your door, then that is one less thing that you have to worry about, and you don't have to face that alone. You guys visit my website, Ninja Life Coaching, and check out my stores, One Brave Widow, and my Amazon store. I'll drop a link to everything down in the description box. I have a book online, Lord Am I Going Crazy? It's a 30-day devotional guide for women over 40. It's on Amazon as well, and it's in my Amazon store. You guys, I love you guys. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart. I just can't tell you how much I appreciate you. God bless you guys. Maranatha.